My wife left me at the altar and I held the door for her on the way out. When Emily and I got engaged, everyone said we were perfect together. High school sweethearts who actually made it. 6 years of dating, 2 years living together, 0 fights that lasted more than an hour. The wedding was set for June at this little church her grandma attended for 40 years. Nothing fancy, just our families and close friends. Maybe 80 people total. I spent the morning getting ready with my brother Connor. He kept making jokes about the ball and chain. I laughed, but honestly, I was excited. Emily was my best friend. The ceremony was supposed to start at 3. At 2:45, I was standing at the altar watching people file in. Emily's mom looked nervous. Her dad kept checking his phone. 3 o'clock came. No Emily. Pastor Williams whispered that brides are always fashionably late. Everyone laughed, but I could feel something was wrong. That weird gut feeling you get right before bad news. At 3:15, Emily's sister Danielle came rushing down the aisle. Her mascara was running. She pulled me aside into the little room behind the altar. "She's not coming," Danielle said, crying. "She's outside in her car. She can't do this." My legs felt weird, like they might give out. I asked what happened. Did I do something wrong? Danielle shook her head. "She loves you. That's not the problem. She just realized she doesn't want to be married. Not to you, not to anyone. She said she's been trying to convince herself for months, but can't do it anymore." I walked outside through the back door. Emily was sitting in her dad's truck, still in her wedding dress. She looked beautiful and terrified. I opened the passenger door and climbed in. We sat there for maybe 5 minutes without talking. I could hear people inside the church starting to whisper. "I'm so sorry," she finally said. "I'm the worst person alive." I asked her if there was someone else. She said no. I asked if I did something to hurt her. She said no again. "Then what is it?" She started crying harder. "I don't want kids. I never wanted kids. And I know that's your dream. You talk about being a dad all the time. I kept thinking maybe I'd change my mind, but I won't. And I can't trap you in a marriage where you'll never get what you want." We talked about kids before, but she always said she wasn't ready yet. I thought she meant not ready right now, not never. "I should have told you sooner," she said. "I'm a coward, but standing in that room about to walk down that aisle, I realized I was about to ruin both our lives." I sat there trying to process everything. My brother was probably wondering where I went. My mom was probably having a panic attack. 80 people were waiting for a wedding that wasn't going to happen, but all I could think about was Emily, how scared she looked, how much courage it must have taken to stop this before it was too late. "You're not a coward," I said. "A coward would have married me anyway and been miserable for 30 years. She looked at me like I was crazy. "You're not mad?" I was hurt, confused, embarrassed about facing everyone inside, but mad? "No, I'm sad," I said. "But I'd rather know now than find out 10 years from now that we wanted completely different lives." We sat there for another minute. Then I opened my door and walked around to her side. I opened her door and offered my hand. "Come on, let's go tell everyone together." She stared at my hand. "You want me to come inside with you? They're your family and friends too. You don't have to hide in a truck." She took my hand and we walked back into the church together. Everyone went silent when they saw us come through the side door. I stood at the altar and Emily stood next to me. I told everyone there wasn't going to be a wedding today, that we'd realized we wanted different things in life and it was better to figure that out now. Emily's mom started crying. My mom looked confused, but my dad stood up and started clapping. Then Connor joined him, then Emily's grandma. "That took guts," my dad said loud enough for everyone to hear. "I'm proud of both of you." The reception hall was already paid for. The food was already made. So we told everyone to go celebrate anyway. Celebrate honesty. Celebrate knowing yourself. Celebrate not settling. Emily and I spent the next 3 hours at our non-wedding reception. We danced to songs that were supposed to be our first dance. We ate cake that had our names on it. We laughed with our friends. At the end of the night, she hugged me tight. "Thank you for holding the door." That was 4 years ago. Emily's engaged now to a woman named Rachel. They're not having kids. They travel and rescue dogs and seem really happy. I'm dating someone new. Her name's Melissa. She wants 4 kids and a farm. We talk about it all the time. Sometimes the kindest thing you can do for someone is let them be honest. Even when it hurts. Even when 80 people are watching. Even when you have to walk them to the truck and hold the door while they drive away from the life you thought you'd share.